What's up? This is Sebastian Mikael, and you're watching Outside the Booth at DJBooth.net. Check it out.
What's up, it's Jacques Morel, and you're watching Outside the Booth on DJBoothTV. Shout out to Erikson Corniel behind the lens, and I'm standing next to Sebastian Mikael.
Yes, sir.
Fresh out of Sweden. Well, not even fresh out of Sweden.
Yeah,
a couple years back.
Fresh off the boat, man. I've been here for a little bit.
You don't even have an accent. You know that, right?
Well, I do. It's not as thick as when I first came here, but it's still there. You know what I mean?
Well, when you first came here, was it like blatantly obvious? Like,
It wasn't like a French crazy like hey yeah da da da. It wasn't a crazy like I went to international school, so I've been speaking English all my life. Like we had classes in both Swedish and English. So yeah. So
you came to the United States because they took music more seriously, right? But you said that in an interview not too long ago. But at the same time, you didn't finish school. How did that come about, and how did that kind of put you on the path you are right now?
Thanks for calling me out, being a dropout.
I have to ask.
No, definitely, man. I mean, honestly, I felt like my dream was always becoming an artist, and in Sweden, it's a great market. It's just not for R&B and soul. It's not really, they don't really support the local artists like that, but they're great in pop and rock, and I'm a big fan of a lot of Swedish acts, you know what I mean? But it just felt more natural for me to move, But going to school, like, to be honest, like, obviously I wanted an education and all that stuff, but I also just wanted a reason for me to be over here. And that gave me a reason to, like, stay over here.
Actually come here.
Exactly. So once I had that opportunity to really start working, I just took that, risk, just took the opportunity and started, you know what I mean?
So you take a lot of your musical influence from your father.
Yeah.
Now, when you made this decision to stop school and pursue music full time, what was your father's reaction? How did he take that?
I mean, it was more my mom that was kind of like, are you sure about this? Like, you know what I mean? She wasn't even tripping that much because she, like, I kind of promised her and myself, I was like, I'm not going to drop out of school just to think like, I don't want to go to school, like this is a waste of time, or this is, you know what I'm saying? Let me just do the music thing. Like I knew better than that. I was like, I'm not going to drop out unless I have to. Because like when we started working, I was still going to school. When I signed, I was still going to school. So when we started traveling and start working on like the album and stuff, like I couldn't physically be in school. So I had to leave. And I explained that to my parents too, and like they were cool with it. So, it wasn't really an issue.
So speaking about getting your deal, you drop a huge song, it gets you signed. All right, now, what is the song on Speechless, your upcoming tape, that will kind of propel you to the next level?
It's a lot of songs on there. I just think the album itself, I've been taking a lot of time working on it, you know what I mean? Like, just making sure that it feels like me. And, just making sure that it's a great body of work that I'm proud of, you know what I mean? So I'm taking my time with it. Like, we're not going to drop it until next year.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean? Like, top of next year probably. And
will we expect the name change by then?
You never know. You never know.
How'd you come to Speechless stuff?
Speechless is actually a track on the album as well.
Okay.
I definitely wanted to have an album where the title of the album is also a track on there.
Yes.
That's how I grew up listening to albums. Like, it was always entitled.
It's kind of cohesive.
Yeah. And it also kind of just represents just my whole journey, my whole story, the way I look at it. Like, I look at everything that's been happening as just a big blessing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, real talk. It's just been amazing. So Speechless also kind of represents that. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
And more importantly, well, not more importantly, but first of all, like the first single we got is
Wale.
With Wale last night.
Were you speechless when you? Because I know you said that you sent it to him, and then 6-7 hours later, it's like you cut the track already, and you're like, yo, he's like, I want to do this. I want to do this track. What was it like when you got that call?
It was crazy. I mean, the fact that he sent back the version that quick, I was like, really? I was like, dang, that's crazy. And I mean, honestly, like him being on track is incredible. Like he really, that's what I envisioned. Like when we made the track, I was like, man, his sound will be killing on it. So the fact that he heard it and wanted to be part of it was incredible.
Yeah.
But it was a song that we was all in love with, and I didn't think it was going to be the first single. So just the fact that this could be our first single and people been embracing it the way they have, it's just amazing. So I'm really excited about that, and we're actually still pushing it. So
what about you though? Because I know you did a song with King's Dead, right?
Oh, wow.
And you've done some other features. What about you? What other features are you putting on? Because with that voice, you can pretty much be put on anything.
Thank you, man. It's been I'm open to collab with a lot of people. Kingsted, they went to college with me, so we're all like good friends now. And basically, I started off doing a lot of acoustic stuff, like soulful acoustic stuff.
I saw you playing that guitar on the beach down in Florida.
Yeah.
I saw that.
No doubt. And we that's how it really started. And from there, like, I just wanted to mix the soulfulness of my music with something that's more current. Like last night, for example, it has a soulful sample and a soulful sound mixed with like trap drums. So it's like a good contrast and a good mix, So.
That's lovely. That's lovely.
Man.
So I wish you a ton of luck.
Thank you, man.
On Speechless, and he's about to go on stage like right now.
Yes.
I'm actually holding him up, like as we speak. I'm holding him up. But before I let you go, I need you to give me your Jay-Z impression, because I saw it, and you see there it is. All right,
I'm glad you acknowledging my other talents besides the one thing that I'm known of. You know what I mean? And it's just amazing that you're about your craft. And everybody that knows Jay-Z knows that Jay-Z loves people that's Hov is about his craft, and he appreciates that, So thank you for that.
Really solid. He has no Swedish accent, but he definitely has a Brooklyn accent. Sebastian Mikael, thank you so much. Seriously, I appreciate that.
Appreciate you, bro.
Yo, good luck. Check out Speechless. He has a new song of Wale out right now. You were just watching Outside the Booth on DJBooth.net. Shout out to Erikson Corniel.